Hi, I'm Tiffany Danzy, and I want to talk about two things that may keep new coaches from moving forward and building their business. The first is not having anyone to call or invite, and the second is not knowing what to say. I'm going to share some tips and specific actions you can take to get past these obstacles and build your confidence so you can be the next coach standing here, training others how you achieved your goals. First, let's start with not having anyone to contact. It's easy to start a contact list and add your friends and family, but once you've exhausted that list, what do? First, you need to jog your memory of who you know. I like to use the memory jogger with my new coaches. The memory jogger can be found in your coach online office and will literally help you jog your memory of people you know or have known in the past. It will take you through coworkers, places you've lived and visited, your elementary school days, Facebook friends, and so on. It is a great way to help you create a list to work from. Keep in mind, it's important not to assume people aren't interested in what you're doing or that they'll be offended when you're reaching out to them. Never let your own insecurities stop you from adding someone to your contact list. You never know who's waiting for you to send that invitation. Next, go through your social media contacts. Scroll through your current friends on social media and scroll through their friends lists. You're not going to be blasting messages or friend people that you don't personally know. You're there to see if they are friends with anyone you know from your past who you're not yet connected with on Facebook. Add them as a friend and work to reconnect, learn about them, and start building a relationship. Another great way to add more contacts is to meet people through social media groups. Look for groups where you truly have an interest in the group topic. For example, if you have twins, join a Facebook group for moms with twins. When I was looking for groups to join, I looked for groups about parenting children with a specific disorder that my oldest son has. Use these groups to simply connect and build relationships with people on that topic. You are not there to sell or blast your challenge group invite to the entire page. You are there to simply meet people and get to know others. As it's appropriate, you could invite them as a friend and eventually invite them to a challenge group. Adding more people to your contact list and reaching out to more people can really help boost your confidence. Another way to keep the momentum going is to always ask your contacts for referrals. Go back to people you've invited from the past and form your request like this. I'm starting a challenge group to help others be accountable to their fitness and nutrition goals. I wondered if you might know anyone that might benefit or be interested in joining me. Remember that as you add more people to your contact list, you need to build relationships with them first. Don't make it a checklist. Show that you truly care about others, learn more about them, and connect on common ground. You're going to get to the point when someone either likes or comments on one of your posts about how Beachbody is changing your life or an upcoming challenge group, and you're not going to know what to do next. Most new coaches get nervous about what to say, so they either don't say anything at all or they say too much. I'm here to give you a few ideas for that. The first thing I recommend is to send a personal message to those who like or comment on your posts. You can simply say, "I noticed you liked my post. We must have some similar interests in fitness and nutrition. Do you mind if I ask you if you're working on any specific goals?" This is the point where you're simply working on creating a conversation. It's another chance for you to get to know them better and connect about their family, occupation, what they do for recreation, etc. Then send an invitation when it's appropriate. This is called forming someone. There's a document in your coach online office called How to Build Relationships if you struggle with what to say, what to do, or how to talk to people. This isn't a, "I'm going to ask you a few questions and pretend to care about someone. I just want to make a sale." This is truly about getting to know someone and connecting, talking back, asking more questions to build trust, followed by an invite a little bit later. Be yourself and be genuine. Always come from a place of caring and not selling. Listen to them. It's important to care more about the person than the product you hope they will buy. Work to relate with them, validate them, and eventually invite them. Finally, what do you say to an old friend or acquaintance you've reconnected with? Simply ask what they've been up to. Use your forming questions to connect with them. They will usually ask you the same questions you ask them. What have you been up to? Share casually and passionately about what's going on in your life. Mention your challenge groups that you love running and helping other people stay accountable to their fitness and nutrition goals. It's important not to go on and on about your life. Mention a few things and then ask more questions. You want to spend more time being interested in the person rather than trying to be interesting to them. End the conversation and relate it to fitness, such as, do you have any particular fitness goals? And then another question not related to fitness and nutrition, like, how are those vacation plans coming along? No matter who you're talking to, if you're nervous to invite, tell them that. It's okay to be nervous and to admit it. And remember, you can always reach out to your upline or another coach you admire and ask them to help edit your first few responses. It all comes down to being yourself and caring about other people. If you spend the time to care, listen, ask questions, and truly see where their needs are, there is a level of trust that is built when you come from a place of caring rather than selling. The rest will come with time. Even if they say, not now, it will very likely come back around because of the trust you took the time to build in the first place and the friendship that will remain as you continue to be their friend and connect in other areas of life.